Hello, my friends. So I have to make a confession to you. I have been using Gelatos, and not only have I been using Gelatos, but I have been enjoying them. So these are some of the pages that I've been doing where I've just been using Gelatos. I'm not really using much of them with water, but you can see that they don't bleed through to the other side when you're Bible journaling. This is a relatively cheap, not cheap, but you know, it's the thin paper of the Bible. Interesting that this Bible, I got it like at a, I don't know, it was very, very cheap. I found it in like some secondhand store or something like that. So I just grabbed it because I thought, well, gosh, it would be a great thing to do Bible journaling with. So I know that a lot of people have to have their Bible journal in, and they have to have just the right thing to work in. But I want to say that, gosh, just get a Bible. You know, go to a secondhand store, go to any place, and just get a Bible. So I'm just also going to share with you that I had such a conundrum. I know, big word, very early in the morning. Look, it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning here, and I've already said the word conundrum. Hello. So I could not find it okay to journal in my Bible. I know a lot of people don't want to have their words covered up. So that literally rendered me inoperative and not able to. I'm going to work while I'm talking because nobody needs to hear me talk. This is just a gelato, kind of skin colored. So it rendered me like really inoperative for the longest amount of time, that I could not work in my Bible because I did not want I didn't want to mess up. Like, there's that great big fear, right? Like, you're working in a Bible. So that, for me, getting a cheaper Bible from a secondhand store just kind of worked. Somebody else's love, you know, somebody else's Bible. And then also I thought, well, hello, what if I come back and I want to read this scripture again and I get another vision and another idea about something? What am I going to do then? You know, so I don't know, like all of a sudden the Lord just showed me. He said, you know, listen, you do another Bible. This isn't about, I don't know, it's about like living in the moment with Him and creating and entering into a worship place of color with Him for today. And then, you know, tomorrow takes care of itself. I guess you could argue the same sort of thing if you mark up your Bible, which I do. This is my journaling Bible, my best friend Bible. Lord have mercy, you know, it's got like my whole life in there, you know, and I like to go back and remember where I've been and what the Lord has taken me through in the confines of that, the notes within my margin. So just something to think about. Goodness gracious, don't get stressed out about it. Just start, you know, just start. So, okay, so here I've kind of got that original. I am in Numbers. I am not. I am so lying to you. I have got to have more coffee. I am in 1 Samuel, and I had this whole great epiphany this morning with, you know, that David killed the giant with, he had 5 smooth rocks, but you know, he got him on the first try with that very first rock. So I think that God, when we are walking with Him, He gives us the rocks, you know, and in the physical it would seem like we could never ever get it together, but He gives us the rocks if we just trust in Him. And we don't try to do it anybody else's way. We don't wear anybody else's armor. We just walk with Him and do what He says. Okay, so listen, I've got to do a little bit of product review here. These are Gelatos by Faber-Castell Gelatos, and they're great. You know, they're great. These are the more expensive ones. Then I get their student brand, and then I found these, which were wonderful. They had them at Toys R Us, and they were on super duper sale. Like I don't even know, there was like no, there was more. There was like 12 of them, and they were like $1.97. So I bought every pack they had. And these are wonderful because they actually smooth on. They go on so smooth and so lovely, even better than the Gelatos do. So I just, if you can find, these are kids' toys, Alex metallic crayons. Fun, 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 fun. And see, it doesn't go through to the other side. So, I know I said I would never even date Gelatos, but here I am actually speaking of their worth. So here I'm going to come in. So you see, I'm not really doing any kind of water because I don't want it to get all, how do you say in America? I don't want it to get warped and wrinkled, you know, that kind of stresses me out. So I don't want that to happen. There would be a shadow coming in here, really dark from the rock. So I'm just going to kind of lay that in. I do use a little, kind of work it in there. And then I'm going to pop in just a little bit more of that flesh tone in there. And then, see, I've gotten over the thing where I have to close them after each time I use them. See, so there is help for us. Okay, so in here there's going to be a little bit of shadow. Here, just a tinchy tad. Here we're going to come in and get that. You know, up on that rock, there's going to be a shadow. So nails. Nails are a funny little beast when you're doing nails on people, because I just really sort of keep them flesh tone and then just put a little bit of white up there, because I can't imagine that like David had blue nails like mine. You know what I'm saying? He might have, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. So here, let me show you what I would do. I will come in and lay in a flesh color nail, flesh color nail, flesh color nail. There's just a tinge of a nail there. But then I'll do white and have, it doesn't really show up because the page is white, but you gotta imagine it. Imagine that there's white up there. Just imagine it. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of smudge now. Okay. Now here there would be just a little bit of a shadow coming up from that rock. So like, look at how fun and easy that is. Now I've got green on my finger. See how I got green there? Because I had green on my finger from doing that a little bit there. So let me see if I can't get rid of that a little bit. Well, no, it's just getting more green, but that's okay, you know, because it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, so I am going to come in. No, can you hear that? That's all the gelatos I have. Stop it. Can you imagine that I was the one that did not like them, even went so far as to say hated them? And now look at me. I've got this many. Can I hear all them? Thank goodness we get to change our minds, right? So I just don't want it to look quite so, I don't know, I just want it to look, you know, skin has got so many great tones in it. I just want to kind of pick up some of the pinkish of the flesh. I love that you don't even have to work them. They just really glide on over the Bible pages. It's just really lovely. I've tried magic markers, I've tried colored pencils, and that all works fine, but I don't know, these are just fun and easy, easy, easy. So let me see my rock. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, I'm trying to open the back. See, they still confuse me just a tinchy tad, but that's okay. Okay, so here I'm going to come in with my rock, and I'm going to lay in some dark. But so rocks are sort of a funny little beast because they've got sort of crypts and crevices and dips and divots in them. So I've got that. Excuse me. Let's hope that I've got, this is a different color gray. Now you know that there'd be that shadow right in there. Now see here I got it onto the finger a little bit, so I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to take this and kind of scrape it back out again. How many drawing tools can you work with where you get to scrape out here? Okay, I would really like a black. Come on. Oh, here it is. Okay, black. So here I'm just going to kind of fade out the I need to use my guy here. Okay. There'd be a little shadow coming in under that finger. So just placing that in just a little bit. And then I'm just going to kind of put in some dips and doohickeys. That is an official term. I'm going to define this corner of the rock and then give some deep shadows in here. Some deep shadows in here. What? Like, look at how easy that was. I think it took like less than 10 minutes to get a picture done and drawn into, oh, excuse me, my Bible. So look at how lovely now. See, this finger's dirty, but look at how lovely, lovely, lovely this is. This is an Alex. I don't even know what color it is. It just came in that brand. So look at how fun that is. Okay, so I know everybody's asking the question, but what if I use water? Well, let's show you. Okay, I'm just going to use a tinge of water. I don't want to use a lot because I don't like it to wrinkle up. So there you have it. Like, look at how pretty. If you need it to kind of get all the way over to the edge, I'm going to kind of get in. Oh, I wish you could feel how that goes on. It's really as if it was butter. Honest, honest, honest. Here, what I do is, I don't know if you guys can see, if I just spray a little bit of water on my mat, then I can kind of come in and not get it so wet. But what I want to do is I'd like to get some of the color on my brush so I can drop it in there. So isn't that fun? I think I need a little bit more up here. Now, what I might do here, I know I'm just playing now. You guys got the gist. I should stop. It's really not wet anymore. It's nothing more than damp. You see how it's not, it's just, I like that kind of jagged sort of look. Okay, so what I will do though is, because I want it to kind of, this is a Posca paint pen white. I use them on really just about everything that I need white to journal over. It'll journal over anything. So I just like that aspect of it. It's a little bit too bright. So there you have it. David's hand getting ready to slay the giant. I hope that works for you guys and you liked it. So thumbs up for gelatos. Who knew? Who knew? But I like them. Thanks. Bye.